Today I want to talk about something I'm very passionate about. But first I want to ask you guys a question. Do you remember the days when you came home from school, work, or whatever else you were doing, or you woke up on a very beautiful sunny Saturday morning and you were feeling great? You're just feeling so fucking good and you're ready to play League of Legends. You knew it was gonna be your day, you're gonna play well, you were going to perform, and you're just feeling better than usual, right? So you knew it was gonna be a great day. You go into a game and you knew your impact mattered. That's the day I miss in League of Legends. I feel like nowadays when I play League of Legends, my impact doesn't matter enough, and I feel like the goal is to not mess up. The goal isn't to win. Like, I'm not feeling that I have to carry. I don't feel, oh, I'm going into a game, I'm gonna try and proactively kill my opponent, I'm going to try and proactively carry my team. No, I'm going into most games thinking, you know what? I'm going to try and play clean, I'm not going to make mistakes, I'm not going to be over aggressive, I'm never going to try and 1v2 or make fights happen because it's just too risky to do most of the time. So often I'll be thinking, I'm going to play passive, I'm going to use my TP to teleport and make plays. Where in the past, you know, you're feeling, I need to kill people, I will carry this game, I'm going to do great. That's how you're feeling back then. And I miss that. That is one of my biggest problems with League of Legends right now. I feel like League of Legends used to be so fucking good, and I even found some statistics to back this up. I think the biggest problem is right now that Riot have totally changed the game length of games. So I think what they have done, from what I've seen throughout the time, they have shortened games and have made them longer as well, to some extent. So basically the short games have become longer and the long games have become shorter. And I think they did that on purpose with intent. For esport, because if you're having an esport event, it's better to have all games be exactly 30 minutes, like football or soccer, any other sports. If you know the time, it's obviously best, because then you can schedule things just the way you want to. However, that makes it much less fun to watch because it doesn't make exciting things happen. You don't see crazy stuff happening. For example, if you just look in the past, right, this list, first of all, is not updated from 2012, it's updated from 2013 and on. I know there's some games from 2012, but I looked through it, there is a lot more games from 2012 and before that have been faster than some of these games, so it's not probably updated from back then. And another thing you have to remember is back then there was a lot less games. For example, if you look here, TTL is included, which is the Turkish league. OPL, I don't know what that is, but that's included as well, and that's some other league, which is probably not that big. So there's a lot more games nowadays. However, the games are not as fast as they used to be in the past. They're just not as fast. There have been way faster games, even in competitive games. And that's not even talking about solo queue, right? If you go into a solo queue game, in the past, you'd have 10-minute games, 15-minute games. You'd legit be able to destroy people by making your lead and becoming super strong yourself to carry the game. You're trying to out-carry other people. You weren't trying to not feed and just play consistent. Like, the goal right now to play League of Legends, I feel like, is to just be consistent, don't make mistakes, don't be flashy. That's how it is now, and it's super boring. So a few days ago, I played Fortnite with Shiptra. We played in the NA server. I think the NA League server's down. So we played one game, and this is just a swift remark from him. But basically he said that he wished that the servers had been down for longer because he wanted to play some more Fortnite. And he misses the time where it wasn't just very clear mid, and it was actually, for example, Ari versus Zed mid. You had to outplay the opponent and kill the opponent. And that's the times I missed too. Because snowballing is something that's fun. I understand, sure, it's not fun if you die. Just like in a shooter game, it's not fun if you're the one to die. But the reward for being the guy killing the opponent is so great that it's completely worth it to have somebody get destroyed a little bit more than they are right now by playing bad. I think we need to reward the people playing good more again. And I'm not talking about, I'm not talking about me not being able to get challenge or something like that. It doesn't matter, that has nothing to do with it. Because right now, the best players can get challenger just like they could back then. There's no difference there. The difference is how you get there, right? Right now you get there by playing consistent, playing as a team, instead of trying to be the hero. And I feel like we want more people to make plays and be heroes. I think it's much more cool to watch, it's much more fun. And also having games that deviate in time is super interesting. For example, in the past, I thought having a 60-minute game or 70-minute game with a ton of teamfights was super interesting because there was back and forth, constant teamfights with ash engaged with arrows a lot back then. Nowadays, you don't get that so much anymore. Like, I know there's some long games and some extreme long games as well, and that's cool and everything. But the problem is the short games just aren't there anymore, in my opinion. As you can see right now, if you look at all the short games, it is from Champions. This is OGN Champions 2014. Then we have EUCS, we have NACS, we have GPL. This is 2014, this is 4 years ago. And then we start where all the more games are coming with 2017 weak regions, which honestly the skill isn't insanely well there. Then we have NALCS, which is the fastest one, it's 18 minutes and 20 seconds from what I can see. And you can just see the massive difference in time, right? And solo queue is an even more extreme example of this, because if you snowball someone in solo queue, then you're gonna snowball even harder, in general, back then at least. So that's what I'm thinking. I hope Riot changes that. I really wish that games would be more snowbally, more individual based instead of team based. And I hope that's something Riot changes, because I'm super passionate about it. I really still love League of Legends, and I'm gonna start playing it a lot more again. Especially now that the Aurelia rework is coming, I'm gonna be practicing starting from today again, because I haven't played so much lately. But anyways, that's all I had in my heart for today. I just want to say thank you for watching the video, and see you guys next time.